everyone, it's me, Teacher Alex. So last week we finished discussing about drawing light and color with heavy colors and light colors. For heavy colors, we have purple, red, dark green, and brown. And for our light colors, we have yellow, yellow-green, orange, and blue. Painting a subject darkly can produce the effect of shadow, and heavy colors make this picture clear and strong, while our light colors do not show much difference between painting it lightly or heavily. The tones are similar, and for our light colors, it gives the picture a soft appearance. So for today, we will discuss about shading and the 3 levels of shading. And we will also discuss about the example of light using one color. So without further ado, let's get started. So when we say shading, heavy color can be applied using a range of values. Painting a single color with different values from light to dark is called shading. Again, heavy color can be applied using a range of values. Painting a single color with different values from light to dark is called shading. Again, shading. An artist normally uses 9 different values for shading. In this unit, you will learn the shade using 3 values, and that is the level 1, which is the lighter or brightest shade, and level 2, that is the medium shade, not too light and not too dark. And for our level 3, that is a heavy or strong shade. Using the 3 levels of shading can help you to make your artwork more realistic and outstanding. But of course, you need also to understand and know how to use those levels for shading. For level 1, you can use that as the highlight or the brightest side on your object. For level 2, you can use that as the core shadow on your object. And for level 3, you can use that as the cast shadow on your object or the darker side of your object. I hope you understand the importance of shading in your artwork, especially applying the 3 levels. Now let's proceed with the 9 types of light and shadow shading. Let's begin with number 1. Number 1, shading light and shadow using one color. Or in the other side, we can call this monochrome. When we say monochrome, is an image displaying a single color or different shades of a single color, emphasizing the light and shadow shading. The following pictures that you can see on your screen are the examples of shading light and shadow using one color, or we call it monochrome. To create an artwork for monochrome, you can use watercolor or poster color. Please look at the picture on your screen. For picture number 1, when creating light and shadow by shading with one color, use a heavy color such as brown and shade lightly to clearly show the direction of light. In this picture, light shines from the left, so apply level 1 color shading to the right face parts of the picture, where the shadows will be. Do not apply shading to the light parts or along the left edges. For picture number 2, apply a second layer of color to increase the area under shadow. The second layer will increase the shading to level 2. The picture now shows white areas where the light shines directly, and areas with high value and low value shadow. And for picture number 3, apply a further layer of shading, increasing the maximum shadow value to level 3. This will darken the picture and reduce the unshaded area to indicate only the parts that directly face the light source. And please remember, the shadow shading or the darker side in your object is always opposite from your light source. For your light source, it can be on the left side, right side, on the top, in front, or at the back. And for the light source, it can be natural or man-made. For natural, we have the sun. For man-made, we can use flashlights. And emphasizing the light side and the dark side on your object or artwork, it will look more interesting and realistic. So that's all for today, class. I hope you understand the levels of shading and the importance of shading on your artwork, and shading light and shadow using one color, or we call it monochrome. And for the other types of light and shadow shading, we will discuss by next week. Please copy the following slides.